Circles always small, keep a certain few. Only ever us, just the perfect crew. People ask for...
Hello Slav! So as promised, today I'm going to be making a Q&A, and you guys asked me a lot of questions, and I'm gonna try to answer all of them, only not when they're asked twice. Then I'm just gonna answer it one time, which makes sense. You know what I mean? It's a very nice sense, yes. So the first question that we got, that's, would you rather poop bricks or puke slugs? I would rather do neither of those two, but if I had to pick, then I think I would rather puke slugs. Because I don't know, when you drink a lot you puke as well, so you kind of get used to puking, and like pooping bricks, I don't know, it's gonna hurt your butt, you know, it's gonna be nasty. But I'd rather puke slugs. Then we have the next question of Freezy. Yes. Did you go to an English course? You pronounce words very good. No, I did not go to an English course. When I was a kid, I watched a lot of cartoons and English series as my first contact with languages. So Bosnian and English was before I learned Dutch, so that's why I know English better than Dutch. That's why I can pronounce those words better, probably. And I had 6, 7, 8 years of English in school. My studies are in English, so I just played a lot of games and stuff, so I picked up English like basically everywhere, but I just fixed the grammar and stuff in school, but that's all. Adin Smajc, do you love your Bosnian fans? Do you have a car? If so, do you have a tespih too? Do you listen to Bosnian music, and are you a Muslim? So do you love your Bosnian fans? Of course I do. That's why I make those Bosnian videos, and I also make the gaming series in Bosnian, because I know that a lot of Bosnians are not very good at English. Then we have, do you have a car? Well, if you've been watching my car series, you know that I drive an Audi A4 from 2010, so yes, I have a car. Do you have a tespih? No, I don't have a tespih. I have a little Bosnian flag hanging on the mirror. For people who don't know what a tespih is, it's basically a bit of a big necklace made from wooden, I don't know how you call those, pearls or something? The thing, I don't know how you pronounce that or what the word is for it. Basically they have Arabic letters on it, but you also have the Christian version and other belief versions, which is like prayers on this necklace that you hang around something for good luck, or you just, I don't know, you just touch it all the time, you play with it, and that's kind of repeating the prayers. That's what they say. But no, I don't have that. Oh, by the way, if you want to know how it looks like, do you listen to Bosnian music? Yes, I mainly listen to Bosnian music, so that's a yes. 90% of the music I listen to is Bosnian. Are you a Muslim? Let's say I'm a Muslim on paper, but you could better say that I'm a human, just like everybody else, and I don't really like dividing people based on religion or anything, so I'm just a human. That's how we're gonna call it. Dividing and naming yourself part of one group is not really my style. Adi Sivro, iz kojeg si grada iz Bosne? Mislim iz Bosne. So what does that mean? It is, he's asking me in Bosnian from which place I am. So I'm gonna answer him in Bosnian. Ja sam iz Velike Kladuše, so I am from Velika Kladuša. Then we go to Dejan Tanasić. Ko ti je uzor na YouTube? Koji ti je najdraži YouTuber? Koji ti je razlog zbog koje si počeo da snimaš? So he's asking me in Bosnian, or whatever, Bosnian, Serbian, Croatian, it's all the same shit to me. Which is my favorite YouTuber? Who is my motivation or idol, to say so, and why did I start recording YouTube videos? So I can be straight up with this one. Jon Olsson. So I'm gonna put his link to his channel in the description down below. He's a famous skier, but someone I can relate to on a lot of levels when it comes to character. He's someone who's really dedicated. Always has a lot of creative ideas, always wants to do crazy stuff, and I don't know, even with, he doesn't really have well, he has a job, but he has a good life, let's put it that way. But he still just keeps motivating himself, tries to improve himself, always pushing himself. And that's how I related to him on a lot of levels, and that's why I'm one of his biggest fans. Like, I love the things that he does. I even buy his bag brand douchebags, because I know that he's a person like me who actually wants to make something perfect before he puts it out there. And it's still, the bags that I have from douchebags are still the best bags. And no, this is not a promotion clip, but I really use those things a lot. And he also motivated me because together he always said, like, you have to chase your dreams and do stuff. And I was like, yeah, he's right. I should actually do something I like. And I always already liked making videos. And then I still didn't do it. And then the channel Yes Theory, those guys are also very awesome. You just reached 1 million subscribers. I'll put a link to Yes Theory's channel as well down below. They had this video where they just, I think it was Thomas who said in that video, like, sometimes you just don't have to take life too seriously. You just got to do something crazy. And they just randomly, they went on a date with a stranger to a different country in Europe. Like someone they'd never met before on a trip. And that's awesome. Like, I was like, yeah, they're right. Those guys dropped everything just to go pursue what they like. And a lot of people don't make it. I don't know why, but like, they say, yeah, you should pursue your dreams and blah blah, but a lot of people just don't make it afterwards because they don't want to work for it, or they just give up. And I was like, yeah, this is a time to stop the bullshit and just start doing what I like, because I already like making videos, and now I really started doing it professionally, bought all the good equipment. Even though you don't need all the good equipment to do it, I'm just like, as I said, like Yoon Olsen, I always want to have everything perfect for within my reach and push the best out of myself, yeah, what's possible. So also when it comes to gear, and my budget, of course. So Yoon Olsen and Yes Theory, those are probably the channels I watch the most and the people that inspire me the most. And the reason I started recording, I always like recording. I had a YouTube channel before. We did it like kids, made montages on Call of Duty and stuff. And it's kind of faded away, but I always liked editing and making videos. So I saw that there is not a lot of Bosnian YouTubers, not really internationally known. Like, there is a couple Bosnian YouTubers which I played with some games, and they are popular in the Balkans, but not outside of the Balkans. I want to be the dude that's popular in the Balkans, but also outside of the Balkans, because I can, as you can hear, speak English very fluently, and I want to have the best of both worlds, to say so. So that's why I was like, hey, no one has done that before, so why shouldn't I try it? Because, like, if you don't try it, you're never gonna see if it works out. There's like YouTubers who started with scratch, and they're like the biggest famous people in the world right now, like KSI and stuff. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna end up like KSI, but hey, who knows? It's worth a shot, right? Answer Dejan Tanasic question also in Bosnian, Serbian, Croatian, whatever. So if he doesn't speak English. Uzor na YouTube, znači Yoon Olsen, najdraži YouTuber, mislim Yoon Olsen i Yes Theory. I koji je razlog zbog kojeg si počeo da snimaš? Već sam snimao prije, kad sam bio mlađi, montaže sa Call of Dutyom i to. I to je odjednom nešto nekako prestalo. Uvijek sam volio snimati, praviti slike i editovati, tako da sam vidio da ima samo neki bosanski, balkanski youtuberi koji su poznati po Balkana, nisu van Balkana. I ja sam rekao, hajde, ja znam dobro engleski, ja ću biti jedan Bosanac ili Balkanac, kako već, koji je poznat po Balkanu i da bude mi poznat i po inostrancu. Eto, tako, to je bila ideja i rekao sam, haj jebi ga, počet ću jednom i vidit ćemo šta će biti. Suf Haznadarević, he asks, do you go this year to Bosnia? Yes, I am going to Bosnia. I'm going from July to the end of August. Which is your favorite car that is from the 1980s or older? Favorite car from the 1980s? Probably the BMW E12, I guess it is. The E12, the M535i. It's a really old car, but that thing has so much character. I just love that car. So it's not really a special car, but I don't know. It's just those classic BMWs just have something in their looks. I just love it. So that's probably my favorite car from the 1980s. Then we have a question from TS. What is it like to live that far away from your homeland? How hard was it to leave Bosnia and get used to the new environment? If you can still remember, I don't know how old you were. Well, I can't remember my time outside of the Netherlands, so I was a kid, I was a baby, I was just born, so I don't know that. I know that from when I can remember, we were always in Bosnia because we went there so often. So basically raised half here, half in Bosnia. What is it like to live so far away? Well, it sucks. It sucks really, really, really bad. For some reason, you don't feel at home. I never feel at home here. Maybe it's because of the country and because I want to move out of here because I don't like it here, and maybe I will find some peace to say so in a different country, but I don't feel at home here. I miss family, like some family members, like not all of them, but of course the family members that I hang out with the most. I miss them on a daily basis. I miss home on a daily basis. Just basic things that you can get here: the freedom, the nature, the food. Like most dishes I don't eat a year until I go there. Most family I don't see for a year until I go there. So it's really hard because even growing up, you know, everyone, I have a party with my aunt, or I go hang out with my nephews, or my grandma's birthday and blah blah blah, and we're all coming together. I never had that. So I never had like a lot of family or something that came on my birthday. I didn't create any bonds or something with family there, because you're not there often, you know. You do create some kind of bond, but it's not the same as if it would be on a daily basis, of course. How is it like to get used to a new environment? It sucks, again. I never completely adapted, to be honest. I never did. And that's probably also the reason that I'm leaving, because I just can't. Some things in these Dutch culture, like in the Dutch culture in the Netherlands, I just can't get used to. The way people think and stuff is, of course, it's always different per person, but like in general, also doesn't fit me. The drive, the things, like my character just doesn't fit to this country. I'm a very structured and organized person, and there is a big lack of that in the Dutch business world, or like business and school, like everything in general. And that's why I prefer Germany. Some people would say, oh, you're crazy, but that gives me the most peace in my head to say so, when I just have a plan and everything is structured. So yeah, that's kind of a hard topic, you know. It's really hard. And I'm gonna move to Germany next year, winter. So I'm just gonna do everything. I'm just gonna throw everything I did and learned back into the trash can and just start again for a third time, which is kind of ridiculous, but I don't know. If I don't feel at home, I'm just gonna move out, right? Like, I'm not gonna stay miserable in a country that I don't like. Then we have a question. Adriana. I have no idea who that is. I know the girl who asked this question, so that's why. If you had to describe yourself using only 3 words, what would they be? Say organized/structured. 2, spontaneous, because I just like doing random stuff. I wouldn't like, someone would say like, hey, you want to go do this and this and this and this right now? I would say, yeah, let's do it, come on, fuck it. And a bit crazy, because I like doing crazy things and pushing things to the limit. So I'm not really someone who can sit still for a long time. I just like to do crazy shit. So that's crazy, spontaneous, and structured/organized, because kind of a bit the same, structured, organized. What are you interested in that most people aren't? Probably business and entrepreneurship, because I really want to start an own business, and like something to sell, like really trading business, not really something else. Or consultancy business. Like I've built websites, I've started like the basics of a company, but I don't know, I just really like exploring business things and entrepreneurship. I really like to have an own business or something for myself. So that's really something that interests me, which probably doesn't most people don't care about. So they just want to work for one boss, die, and that's it. But that's not my mentality. So I think entrepreneurship, that's a good one. What makes you roll your eyes every time you hear it? Probably anything that a foreigner can say about the Balkans or about Bosnian or about the war, or also when people over there start talking bullshit about the war. I just don't want to hear that, because most people are just too dumb and haven't done their research, and they're that's something I'm always like, oh my god, don't even start there, because you only know shit about your own experience, but you've never looked at the bigger picture that's around something like a war. For moving to another country, which I am, but could only pack one carry-on sized bag, what would you pack? My wallet, like money always helps out, my phone, and my dog. That's it. Like, what the hell do I need when I move to another country? Like, if you have your wallet, you can basically buy and pay different things. If you have your mobile and computer, you can search for them and stay connected and look for solutions if you're in trouble. And like, who wouldn't take their own dog? I mean, which of your habits would be the hardest to give up? Habits. I have a really, really bad habit of not sleeping enough. And I've tried multiple times to get a like normal sleeping schedule, but I don't know. I'm just always full with ideas and always working on stuff. I'm always busy with something because I like being busy. I like just doing shit. I don't like sitting around not doing anything. Life's too short to sit around. So that's why I don't know, that would be a really, really bad habit that I couldn't give up on. Jemo Drina, what part of Bosnia are you from? It's called Krajina and the town is Velika Kladuša. Jaj boj pat 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think of Donald Trump? What do I think of Donald Trump? First of all, he's an idiot. He's not really the cleverest person out there. I don't know. He kind of did a lot of things that he actually said he would do. So I gotta give him props for that, because most presidents probably just fill out 1 or 2 things that they've said during their campaign. And he actually did a lot of things, like probably like 3 things like in the week or the month after he got elected as president, with trying to block Muslims from entering the country and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. He's just crazy. It's just dangerous having a man like that can also start wars, and you know, that's the dangerous part about it. The Legend Monkey, what do you think of your future? You know, it depends on how much money I'm gonna earn and in which situation I'm going to be, so that's kind of doubtful, but of course I would like to have kids. What do you think of my future? I think I'm gonna stay in Germany, maybe eventually move to Munich or München, because I really like that town, but it's too far away just to go there as a starter, because this way I can always fall back if I'm in the western part of Germany to the Netherlands if it doesn't work out. What I see, I think I would work for a company for quite a long time and eventually start my own company, probably some IT consultancy company for myself, or some other company, I don't know, depends. Also depends on what YouTube's gonna be like. Maybe I get a YouTube career, who knows. But that would be the plan in the first place, like working as an IT consultant / IT manager somewhere in Germany, moving to Munich, continue doing the same job, buying and investing in tourist things like apartments and houses in Croatia or in the Balkans. and eventually try to live off that business. I would like to have like some business in the background, something with apartments and houses that I could rent to tourists, like alongside the beach and the coast, and maybe do some own work as a IT consultant, like a freelancer you can hire, or within a team of 2 or 3 people with an own company. Something small and like having multiple things. I don't like doing the same thing all the time. So I would like to, after a couple of years, after investing my earned money as an IT consultant or IT manager, to be able to stand on my own feet without a boss, with me being the boss, which I really would like to be. Aldines, how old are you? I'm 21 years old. Legend Monkey, do you live with your parents? Yes, I live with my parents and my sister. Bosanac, can you make a Bosnian vlog next time you're there? Yes, I'm going to make that. I'm also really trying to save up for a drone before I go there. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to save up enough money to buy a drone before I go there. If I do, if I get enough money for a drone, I'm gonna make some really good stuff, good videos, good content over there. Of course, I'm not really good at vlogging. You guys noticed that in the first vlogs. I just don't know. There's so much I would like to do, and I'm not there for a long time that I kind of forget the camera a lot. And also I go out a lot, so when I wake up, as you guys saw in the vlogs from last year, I'm basically always waking up like in midday and being hungover with swollen eyes and stuff. So kind of my problem as well. But if I save up for a drone, if I can take the drone, I promise I'll make some better content, because then I can go to some real cool places and show places from a better perspective than only from one camera angle, but I can really show you the whole picture, which is awesome, because I visit a lot of cool places. The Q&A turned out longer than I expected, and there were more questions than I really expected. Also, my answers were longer than I expected, so everything went against my expectations, which is a good thing. I hope you guys liked this video. If you have any more questions, just list them down below if I missed something, etc. And maybe we can do a Q&A part 2 sometime, not in the near future, of course, because I think I explained a lot in this video. I thank you guys for asking all those questions. I hope you got your answers, and I hope you guys liked this video, of course. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like down below, and I see you guys in the next video. Ciao!